Hey everybody, Danny Food Crazy. I have an interesting video today. I have scallops in the shell. I got these off the boat yesterday, so they're still alive. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook these up in the half shell in the oven, and I'm gonna show you two ways of doing this. Now, I was brought up in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, or just outside Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. And my father was a scallop fisherman all his life, so when I was a kid, he used to bring these in all the time off the boat by the bagfuls. And I will show you how you shock these out and how we used to traditionally cook them in the half shell. But we would leave the scallop and the roe on. Now, this ain't my most favorite way to have scallops in the shell, but I want to show you the traditional way that the Lunenburgers from Nova Scotia would traditionally do this. It doesn't taste bad. The roe's okay. I'm going to show you that way, and then I'm also going to show you how I would do it to make it a little bit better, and that is by removing the roe and putting Breton crackers instead of Premium Plus. But both ways are good, and I hope you have a chance and try it out. So traditionally a shocking knife would be smaller than this, and they put a little bend into it, but we can get by with this. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the flat side up. You can see this is a flat side, and this has a bit of a more swoop to it. So you're going to take your knife and you're going to put it in the back here. You're going to hold it up against the top, and you're just going to scrape it, and you're going to cut the scallop, which is the muscle, off the shell. And it's simply going to open up like that. So here you have your scallop. This is called the frill, and that's the roe. And then this they call the black bag. I'm going to cut this off and remove it because we don't want that there. I'm going to remove the frills from them, and I'm going to save that and make it into a chowder, because these you can leave on, but they're good, but they're very chewy, and they're hard to chew up. So we will remove everything but the scallop and the roe. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a sharp knife and we're going to go in behind the scallop and cut this black bag off. You cut it away from the scallop, and you also cut it away from the roe. Like that. Put that in a bowl. And then you can grab the frill, and most of the times you can just remove that too at the same time. Okay, so I have that removed. There's still a little nib on this side, so what I'm going to do is just cut down through there and remove that. Cut that like that. So now all you have left is your scallop and your roe. I'm going to do that to 3 more of them, and then I'll show you the other way that I'm going to do mine. So I'm going to show you my way of doing it, and this is the actual way they shock them on the boat, and they just throw away the roe and everything. So you just do the same thing. You put the knife in this little slot back behind the scallop, just insert it away. You cut the top off. So you cut that off, you can remove the shell, and then you just take your knife and go underneath like this, and then you can just peel all that excess away. So you take that, and then you just do them like that. So now what you want to do, preheat your oven to 425, which I already done. And we are going to put some toppings on these scallops in the shell. This is, like I said, the traditional way with the roe. There's red and white, male, female, and then the way that I do them with just a scallop. So the only thing different really that I do is I remove the roe and I add Breton crackers instead of Premium Plus. So let's put these together. First, we're going to take pepper, sprinkle pepper over them. And another thing I will say, if you are doing scallops in the shell, they wiggle, and when you put the cream in it, like it can pull out the side, so I put them against the edge of the pan and balance them out that way. Salt, tarragon. Next is whipping or heavy cream. Just pour it over until you fill it as much as possible. Premium crackers over the top of the old-fashioned ones. Breton crackers over mine, which I just realized that I put premium on one of mine, so we're gonna mix it up. Maybe that'll be good. And a nice piece of butter on top of each one. All right, now let's put them in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, so we got the scallops and the shell out of the oven. They've been in there 30 minutes. And they are done. So these are the old school premium cracker, scallops in the shell, and this is the Breton crackers. Okay, so let's give these a try. Do me a favor, please hit the subscribe. It keeps me interested, helps me make more videos. So we're gonna try mine first, the one with the Breton crackers. Just cut that in half. Get some of the scallop and the crackers. You can see the scallop's not overdone. Mmm. Very tasty. Mmm. I also have quite a few other seafood recipes that you should check out. So, okay, this is the old school. This is the way my parents used to do it, how my dad did it when he'd bring the scallops in. They were like $5 a pound. Not for these, $5 a pound for the meat. So, let's just get that in half. Oh, the scallop looks like it's done nice. Oh, there's the roe. So, get the roe here too. You can see the roe shrunk up. So, scallops looks good. I'll cut this in half. Piece of the roe. So you see that? That a taste. Actually, that's really good. Brings back memories. Mmm. So again, give that a try. Hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day.